Alright, so here's a look at this Schmidt array board for Josh Smith, featuring the G3 Atom by Gigrig Morningstar MC6. Alright, so starting with loop 1, we got the flat V. Loop 2 will be the SOLOIST, which is underneath. Loop 3 is going to be the trees. Loop 4 is going to be the echo. Loop 5 is going to be the flashback. And then loop 6 is going to be the H90. So the way that, and as you can see, there's some extra stuff kind of in here, which we'll talk over. In the remote loopy, we have the fuzz and this guy. So it's actually remote switching these on or off to engage them. Pretty simple, actually, signal chain. It looks a little complex, but it's actually fairly simple. We're going in to the board, up to the tuner. So he can go ahead and tune right away. Unmute. Got signal. Then from there, going down from the tuner, it's going into the remote loopy. From the remote loopy, it's going into the atom. Going through all the loops. Stereo for the H90. And then we're going stereo out. The left side is going straight to amp 1. From amp 1, we're getting the left out, and then actually the right out is a little different. It's actually going right out into this Goodwood audio, which is set for dual mono, only in the left side. What we're basically utilizing the output as a splitter, phase, ground converter for the third amp. So the left out goes to amp 2, the right out goes to amp 3, because the right can be phase and ground switched. So depending on if he adds a third amp, if he's out of polarity or there's a grounding issue, he can click it. All ran by this Pedal Power 3. Mogami cabling with Creation Company, right angles and mini cakes. This Kingtone battery box, which is labeled on the side, it's actually powering a few of these guys with a demo spot on the side. Send and return up here is actually for him to add in a whammy or something on the side with these passive jacks. So when nothing is plugged in, it is passable. So if we was to unmute, you could hear. If I was to plug something in, we could utilize it. All right, let's go ahead and run through the sounds. one thing I forgot to mention is that we got the MIDI chain is going from the MC6 to the Atom to the H90 to the Poly. So he can actually pull up certain presets on the MC6 for these devices. He can control the Atom, whatever he wants to do. We got it covered. Have a good one.